Hey there guys, Ward Bob. So we're back and we are ready to launch. So we're gonna go ahead and I thought we'd do we'd go ahead and do both thanks for all the fish, and we would do the satellite launch, which should finish up our lazy bastard. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the fish, and we're gonna jam a fish in the rocket and add speed. Okay, so everything is ready, and here we go. Let's zoom ourselves out and light this puppy. That should give us, yep, so long, thanks for all the fish. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. Oh, what do you know, it got us lazy bastard as well. Alright, so we got all three of them. We got smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. We got lazy bastard. We got so long and thanks for all the fish. And we got win the game without building any active buffers. And not only did we win the game without crafting less than 111, we didn't craft any items. So woohoo, there we go, guys. So we're going to continue to play this this particular game. I mean, we're gonna, because I want to go into space and see what the whole space thing is like. You know what I mean? That was the whole point of playing space exploration. But there it is, man. Lazy bastard is done. We can stop tracking it. And now we can craft by hand. Move that out of the way. Little bright there. All right, so that is done, guys. Woohoo! You know, I appreciate you guys coming along on that journey. The other thing we are going to do is we are going to go down here. I changed my trains around a little bit. It's a 2-engine, 5-car train now. It's got 5 artillery wagons, and I made a second one. 2 engines, 5 artillery wagons. So we're going to turn this one on, and it's going to wait because there's a rail signal there, and we got somebody up here waiting, and we've got a bunch of artillery rounds. We are going to go and we're going to take a ride, because here's what I did. I set this up with train stations like I said I was going to do, and here we go. So let's go see how this sucker performs. Now I have it set currently to wait 30 seconds at each train station. And I created train stations all along the map. So we'll see how it works out. That may not be enough time. You know, at any one station, we will see. Looks like with 5 of them, I got a pretty decent time of you know, putting out rounds. Now, the other part of this is I don't know how long that's going to end up, how quickly that's going to use up our ammo. So it looks like that was between 4 and 6 shots, or 4 and 7. You know, actually it was like 7, and one of them only shot 1 or 2 times. That's okay. The whole point of doing this, we're going to get these guys that are going to come up here They're going to challenge our walls. We'll go back and repair the walls. We want to back these guys away from us. We want to get them as far back away from our borders as we can. So this first go round, we know we're going to get damage. We know they're going to come in. I fully expect it. As long as they don't make it through the dragon's teeth, and it doesn't look like they're going to, we will go back and address the damage. And at that point, these trains should be able to keep these guys off of our borders. Nice. And it's not, these guys aren't capable of doing a whole lot of damage to our fences in just one go round before the lasers take them out. You know, thankfully we've got pretty good lasers. They're doing some damage, but you know, like I say, it's not enough to come through. Now, what I'm curious to see is when we get up to the nice. When we get up around this corner where there's these huge ones, these huge biter bases, we'll see how that does, because that's a whole different ball game. But these guys down here, I'm not too worried about. Now this is a pretty heavy train, so it's taken a little while to get going. We're doing okay on ammo though. Now I wasn't sure on the spacing on these. So some of these stations may be a little too close together. I figured it's better to have them closer together than further apart. It'll give them enough time on station to be able to hit this stuff. Come on. I know there's nothing there for you to shoot at. That's okay. There it goes. Meanwhile, while this one's going around, that other one will be up there filling up on rounds. Where are we going to hit this time? I guess we're going to hit these guys. Yeah, we're going to take these guys out. They do a fairly decent job of not shooting each other's targets. The AI seems to target things so you're not getting 5 shots at one target, which is nice. Now again, like I said, this first go round, I fully expect to get hit pretty hard along these fences, but I don't expect anything to get through. But after this, because we'll have cleared these guys out of here, each time they go around, it'll only be a few nests. It won't be like it is now. So it should allow our defenses to just not even bother with these guys anymore. And with this thing automated, and with us sending in ammo to it on a regular basis, we just let these 2 trains run. And the waiting on ammo should keep them spaced. That's it. We got a worm, got a nest, got another worm. Up there, we don't have a worm no more. Nice. I bet you guys didn't expect to have your day ruined, huh? Now that didn't quite completely wipe that one out, but that's okay. it'll come back for it the next time around. Now that's a big bunch of spitters there. They may get close to getting through. We'll see. You know, laser's doing all right. Pop goes the squishy bugs. Now there's another big group coming. So they don't have a whole lot of choice on where they go, I guess, from this one. But as they get closer, more lasers come into range. So, you know, it's not... Yeah. So, yeah, it's doing all right. I think we're doing okay. Where are we going to hit now, huh? We're going to hit this guy. There we go. There's all those bases. Oh, wow. They can reach farther than I thought they could. I guess so. That's nice. I'm not going to complain. Go out there and hit them suckers. Now, these guys are getting close. This might start to become a problem. But we will go back up and we will repair whatever... Because these guys, even if they get through, they're going to stay right here, and they're going to go after these lasers. They're not going to suddenly run into the middle of our base. They're going to stick around right out here and work their way up. And by then, enough of these lasers will kill enough of these guys that it won't matter. And once we've killed all of these bases here, the amount of these that will build up each time is going to be less. So, yeah, I'm happy. I don't foresee this being difficult. Now, we're probably going to see another base come back here. But that's okay. If we just keep hitting them regular, and the nice thing about it is, now this first go-round is going to use a bunch of ammo. I know that. We probably won't make all the way around with our ammo. But once we've cleared the majority of these guys out, our ammo production should keep up fairly well because we won't have to shoot as many bases each time. Now, I do wish these guys would drop a couple of rounds on these big groups. I mean, I suppose I could use the remote and we could go in and do it ourselves, but I don't care. Go away. Work software. Nice. Now this one... yeah, it's, I mean, it's chewing them up well enough. And I mean, there's you know, there's big uns there. What do they call them? Behemoths? So, you know, now this is where it's going to get ugly. Right in here, because these bases are huge. So I think this is where it's going to get ugly. Yeah, see, these guys got all the way down to the lasers, but there's enough other lasers here that we'll just have to go back and repair this. That's just the way it is. Now this is a big in here too. This is a big group. Look at that herd. Holy crapsky. These guys might get through those walls. We'll see. They might get through these walls. But again, like I say, even if they do, we've got two things going for us. One, we got big time overlapping fields of fire. Two, these guys will continue to go after the lasers. And that's what they'll go after. They won't move from this area. And three, we've got redundant power hookups. So even if we lose a little bit of power here, we've got other loops. And it didn't seem like it did too bad. Now, there may be more of these guys here, but I don't think so. I think that was that herd. Oh, ha! It's going after the turrets that are inside my base. That's funny. Alright, so where are we seeing... Yeah, these guys are a little upset. Now this one's got a big herd here. Now I could go in with the remote and I could target these guys. But I want to see what these trains are going to do by themselves. And they've laid waste to most of these nests and most of the worms. The only thing that they're really not going after is the herds. And I can live with that. Yeah, behemoth biters and that should be a behemoth spitter, and that's as big as they get. I mean, that's the. Oh, here's another. Oh. We got two big herds here. Holy crap! These guys are going to get through. I really think these guys are going to get through. Luckily, most of them are spitters, which are pretty soft as far as damage goes. But I think these guys are going to at least make it to the wall. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're going to lose some of these lasers. Okay, well, you know what? They didn't make it through the wall. I mean, we still didn't lose electrical power. They didn't break the lines. They broke through the lasers. We got a bunch of lasers to replace. But overall, and this was where I was really worried because of all these bases that were here. That's so far the biggest ingress in this whole thing. If that's the worst, I'm not going to complain. Now this, because there's not many walls here because of the water, it's going to pile them up. We'll see. But it's not nearly as big of a herd. Okay. Ooh, yeah, these guys are upset. I like the little mushroom clouds. That's why I want nukes. Because the nukes would obliterate all of that. They would take care of the herd and everything else. Because it just decimates everything. Unfortunately, I looked, we don't have that option. Now, there may be a mod which gives us nukes for our artillery. And I'm going to look into that. Because that would be cool to have nukes for our artillery. Yeah, these guys are getting close too, but they're not going to make it. There we go. And these bases here are not nearly as big as the ones that were over here are. Oh, of course. On top of everything else, what did they hit? Okay. Meters destroyed, 0 to 1. Oh, okay. So this was not that. This was not the meteor. Maybe these guys will step on this landmine that's over here. Apparently not. The exclamation points tell you that they're firing. The red ones tell you that you're taking damage. The yellow ones are firing, that are engaged. And the red ones are things that are taking damage. So yeah, we're clearing these guys out good. Now the question is, how are we doing on ammo? 3 left, 9 left, 16 left. This one's out. So we got from here, from right about here to there. So half the base with one ammo load. That's not terrible. We got 7, 13, and 9. We'll let it run out, and then we're just going to take this guy back to base. We're not gonna let it go stop to stop to stop. There's no sense having it go stop to stop to stop if there's no ammo on the train. 3, 10, 5. Oh, here comes another big. Now these guys are having to move through the trees, which slows them down as well. So that may give and that'll split them up. See how it split them up some? They're trying to come back together, but that split them up a bit. Probably should have gone in, and I didn't even think about it, killed the turrets inside the base, because we're kind of wasting ammo on objects that we don't really care about. There we go. You go splush. Alright, we got one more. He's got 3 more shots. We'll let him take his 3 shots. Got a spawner. Got a spawner, and got a worm. You can tell by the relative size. These are spawners, these are worms. We got a big herd coming down. Not as big as the herds around the other side. And that should be it. Yes, that's it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy to the artillery pickup, because he's out of ammo. So we're just going to send him right on through. Let's check on this train here, see how he's doing. Almost full. Alright, we can live with that. So there it is, guys. We made it to here. Like I say, that's about halfway. And these are not going to refill in as fast. So the next time we send a train, it should get further along before running out of ammo. It'll probably get all the way over to here. And then the third train will finish us out. And from there on, we may reach a point, like I say, where these trains come all the way back home still having ammo. Now the other thing I want to see is, with having paused at each stop, I want to see how much fuel's left when we get back up here. Because I want to make sure we're not stopping too long, that our fuel is not... Okay, so we're using a pile and a little bit, because that's what I said. These these trains with 5 artillery cars are pretty damned heavy. Now, how are we doing? 98, 54, 38, 44, 58. Do we send this one out and let it go around and see how far it gets? You know what? Sure. Let's do this. Let's see how many of these have filled in the interim. I know this isn't a full train. It probably won't make it all the way around. But we got the time. Now see, we already got some bases back, but not near the amounts that we had. Now, if we were smart, what we probably should have done is, before we did this, because these guys are going to come challenge these fences, we should have probably went around and repaired, but we're not gonna, because I'm stupid that way. Because at this point we have cleared the majority of the biters and the majority of the bases in this area where we're going to be anyway. We probably at some point need to go put a radar out here. I didn't put one because we're sitting on an island there, and we didn't need to see the fence, but I don't like the fact that I've got a dark area on my railroad. Alright, go to the next one, dude. I should have probably put an inactivity timer on here too. But I didn't. I just put the time. But you can add an inactivity wait time as well. Because like right now, this guy's just sitting. So we're going to go to the next. We're just going to force him to work his way through. All right, he's not aiming. Go to the next one. They're not aiming. Go to the next one. Now, I'm okay with them sitting and stopping at each of these places on a normal route. I got no problem with that. Just for this go round though, because we're testing, I don't want them sitting around. Where are we seeing? Oh, up here. That's just incidental, normal biter activity there. Move along. Wish there was a button for next, next, next. Because with this train list as long as it is, kind of scroll down. These guys got something. Oh, they're going for... Oh, see, we had them move back in here. Yeah, these guys took a fair bit of damage. I wonder if I am in range with my nanobots to fix the lasers that are up there if I have any laser stuff. When we go to the next train station, because I know that we're going to be sitting there for a minute, I'm going to get out of the train, make sure that my nanobots are turned on. But because we're almost, yeah, see, we're moving. So I don't want to take that chance, because the train will run me over or it'll leave me standing there, one of the two. Alright, let's get out. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, now my nanobots are turned on. So we'll see if when we get up here they will repair some of this stuff. I don't believe... Oh, I do have some lasers with me. We'll see if we're in range enough for them to be able to make some repairs. I think these guys are done firing. Yeah, they're done firing for that one. So yeah, so even though this is only a partially loaded train, because we've gone through and wiped these guys out, we'll get a fair ways. Next one. Next one. Next one. And once we've got it just on regular patrol, the stopping for 30 seconds, that's fine. Oop, looks like these guys are aiming at somebody. Where are they getting? Oh, right along the edge here. Not gonna get those two? Guys, come on, you're not doing your job. Oh well. Another train station right up here, it might be closer. Now this is the one I want to see. If we're close enough. Did it replace the lasers? Yes, it did. It replaced the ones that got destroyed. It didn't replace, or it didn't repair the ones that were broken, but it replaced the ones that got destroyed. Nice. Oh, excuse me, guys. Now, I wonder if that's a herd or if that was there from before, and the radar is still marking it, because we can't see that. So that might be a herd from the last time. When we get here, we'll see. Because if it may fire at these, and if this is an actual herd, it's going to piss them off and they're going to come after us. Yeah, and there you go. And they're fixing these ones. They're not replacing these ones because we're not close enough. All right, so that herd was a remnant from the radar before. All right, so we do have a few that are dead here, lasers that we're going to have to go replace, but nothing like what we were before. Now, they will go down this way because it's, you know, it's the easiest way. I think it's really neat that you can, with the map view, you can still zoom in and hear what's going on. That's cool to me, because you can hear the squishies. Next. This one, I doubt there's going to be anything fired at. Next. Oh, we can leave it open, just move it out of our way. Even better. Nothing fired at. Next. Now let's see if we can turn. Yes, we can. Not shooting at anything. Next. Not shooting at anything. Next. Nothing to shoot at. They've killed it the first pass. Next. Next. Oh, it did fire one. Apparently. Got off one shot. Oh, there we go. They're going to shoot at something. Oh, they're shooting up ahead. That's fine. They're shooting way out there now. Just enough to hack off these guys. So now we're getting into where we left off. So these guys are now going to start volleying quite a bit. There's a big old base. Look at all them worms. That'll give somebody the heebie-jeebies. I know you're going to shoot at somebody. I like how it differentiates on the map too, which ones are damaged and destroyed and what have you. so you can kind of see, without having to zoom in like this to look, you can see where they've infiltrated and how far they've infiltrated. They're going after this one, I'm sure. That'll wake you up in the morning, won't it? Best part of waking up. Are we out of ammo? No, we're still doing all right on ammo. 73, 33, 20, 28, 42. Yeah, we're still doing okay on ammo. This one's gonna go right here. Bye-bye. As opposed to when we have to shoot at these guys and we're shooting like, yeah, thank you guys for shooting the turrets and wasting ammo. I guess I should have, like I say, I should have thought of that and gone through and gotten rid of the turrets first, but oh well, I didn't think of it. But yeah, when we were up there trying to kill these bases manually with lasers, man, you know, you gotta take them out a couple at a time. This, you know, 5-6 shots. Now, I have seen these mega trains where they put, you know, a couple of hundred rail guns on the train. Those are a sight to be seen when they open up. Alright, you can go now. Now, if that one didn't hit anything, this one's probably not going to shoot, I would assume. Yeah. Where are we at? Probably down. Okay, there we go. 33. I think there's like 54 train stops off the top of my head. These guys are going to shoot this one. Let's watch it come in. Nice. The whole base gone. One volley. And no one hit them. They'll move up here. They'll come after this one next, I think. Or is that the one we just took out? We'll see in a second. Yeah, there it is. 5 rounds, 4 spawners, and some worms. There's the other 2. Is gone. Gone. Bye-bye. And we got what? 68, 28, 16, 22, 37. And the graphics on this stuff, since they've improved these graphics, man, is pretty awesome. Oh look, and even, you see the shells coming out even. That's cool. You see the casings coming out. I didn't realize that before. That's freaking sweet. That's gonna, yeah, these guys are gonna be upset. That is pretty cool. I did not realize that, yeah, That is cool. And they don't go the same way, they go randomly. That is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, you guys keep struggling to get through that fence. You're not getting through. These guys needed to go anyway. They're so close that they're just triggered by the presence of this wall being here. So we needed to get rid of them anyway. And we have. So long. Bert Gummer ain't got nothing on us, I'm telling you. I love Bert, but it's the superior firepower here. We're still not out of ammo, which is nice. Bye-bye. Three and one. Nice. How we looking? That's got plenty in it. That one's got 11. These two are empty. That one's got 11. You missed one, guys. Thank you. Split. All right. How we doing? 39, 3, and 2. So everybody's out except him. I don't know if we want to let him sit and plink one at a time, or whether we want to go ahead and move on out. think we'll let him go ahead and plink this base here and kill these spawners. Oh, be nice to get like right in here somewhere and get like several of these guys. Let's see if he manages to do it. Got 2 of them. No, they were too far apart, I guess. Come on, you got 1 left. Alright, we'll let him get this one. And then we're gonna... Are you gonna shoot at this guy? Oh, you're shooting back there at that one. Finishing up what we're doing, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna get you to get these guys, and then we're gonna send you home. Oh yeah, there we go. We're close enough now. That he should concentrate on this guy now. Yeah. Yeah, and we got behemoth worms too. Not anymore. 3 of them at once. Come on, you got these 2. You got this one right here. Get him. All gone. Bye-bye. So now, we're going to go ahead and send him home. Because it's only the 1 guy firing. It's going to stir these guys up more faster than it's going to take them out. But, yeah, we cleared all the way around back a fair ways. They're going to have to, you know, come in and build before they start really bothering us again. So we'll go back here and we'll see where the other one stands unloading. Now, we're only making 1 shell at a time right now. I don't have a big factory for it. So that is something we are probably going to invest some resources in. So let's see, 34, 17, 8, and 5. And the reason for that is because of the way I've got them splittered. So let's go up here and see if there's another rocket ready to launch. If there is, we'll launch it. Because we'll put the satellite in that one. And that'll open up that part of the game to us. And if it's not ready, then that's life. Oh, yes it is. Awesome. It has been a red letter episode, guys. So let's grab our satellite. Let's put our satellite in our rocket. And let's light this puppy. Alright, so now we have satellite discovered some orbiting space platform. Use Universal Explorer U, select Navis Orbit and select View Surface. There might be useful stuff up there. You've unlocked Navigation Satellite Uplink. This allows you to view the world and other places you've discovered via satellite. Press N to activate. I didn't catch the last one. I'll look at it on the video. But now, here's a question. No, it doesn't. It doesn't clear fog of war. Not yet. So what's this U thing? Well, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to look and see what that said. I'm not going to press any of the buttons until we do. I think we're going to call it an episode. It has been an hour. Guys, we launched a fish into orbit. We launched our satellite into orbit. We have completed the Lazy Bastard Challenge. And we went out and we blasted a bunch of animals. Red letter day. Alright guys, you take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye.